Brookhaven was no stranger to tragedy. Over the years, kids went missing, families broke apart, and rumors spread like wildfire. But after Emily and Claire, the whispers grew louder, people started talking, and one woman, a woman who had been silent for decades, finally decided to share her story. Her name was Margaret Hayes, and she had met Liily before anyone else. Part 1, The Old Journal. Margaret was 74 when she came forward. Her hands shook, her voice cracked, but her eyes held a truth no one wanted to hear. She told the police that in 1962 she was 16, and she had a best friend, just like Emily and Claire. Her friend's name was Rose. Rose was the first to see her. The tall, silent woman, standing in the corner of her dreams. Rose tried to tell Margaret. She begged her to listen. But back then, people didn't talk about nightmares. And then, one night, Rose was gone. Her bed was empty. Her room was cold. And the only thing she left behind was a journal. A journal Margaret kept hidden for 50 years. Part 2. The journal entries inside the journal were scribbled entries, each one more frantic than the last. The first page was simple. I saw a woman in my dream. She didn't move. She didn't speak. She just stared. The second page. She was closer, too close. Her arms touched the floor. The third. I woke up, but I couldn't move. She leaned over me. Her breath was cold. And the final entry, the one Rose never finished. She's not just in my dreams anymore. She's the sentence cut off. The ink smeared, like Rose had been pulled away before she could finish. Part 3. Margaret's secret. Margaret swore she never saw Liily. Not once, but she carried the guilt her whole life. She wondered, why Rose? Why not her? And then she admitted something terrifying. A week after Rose vanished, Margaret woke up to find a single word scratched into her bedroom wall. Wait, she had been spared, but spared for what? Part 4. The pattern investigators who looked into Margaret's story realized something chilling. Every 20 to 25 years, Liily returned. Then the late 1980s, then the early 2000s, and now Brookhaven again. Each time she haunted a small circle of teens. Each time, one by one, they vanished. And each time, there was always someone left behind. A witness. A storyteller. Someone to carry her legend forward. As if Liily wanted her story told. Part 5. The dream that spreads. After Margaret shared the journal, strange reports began to spread online. People who read about Liily claimed they started dreaming of her. They described the same figure. Tall, slim, silent. At first, it was harmless, a fleeting image, a passing nightmare. But then the stories grew darker. People said Liily followed them into their homes. They'd catch glimpses of her in reflections, hear soft footsteps at night. One boy even swore she crouched at the end of his bed, her long fingers drumming on the wood, waiting. And when he told his parents, the next morning, he was gone. All that remained were fingerprints burned into the wood. Too long to be human. Part 6. The warning. Margaret gave one last warning before she vanished into silence again. She said Liily doesn't just pick at random, she chooses. And once she marks you, you don't stand a chance. But here's the terrifying part. Margaret admitted something no one else had. She said Liily doesn't only hunt those who dream. Sometimes she hunts those who listen, those who hear her story. Because when you know her name, you invite her in. And when you close your eyes tonight, when the shadows grow long, when the silence settles, ask yourself this. Was that creak in the hallway just the house settling? Or is Liily already waiting?